Hello, this is Axel Official, and today we're out and we're going on a train on the road. I'll cut to where we're on the train. Train's over here.
And you can be in it?
Our wonderful train journey, we would like to bring to your attention the following for safety during our train ride. For the comfort and safety of all passengers, it is strongly advised that you remain seated at all times during the tour and avoid protruding your arms and head out of the carriages. Infants and children accompanied by adults should be seated in the inner places of the carriages. It is forbidden to eat and drink on board this train. The estimated time of the tour is approximately 25 to 30 minutes. Have a pleasant trip. Melita Train's terminus is situated in the square in front of the Domus Romana, a museum that covers the site of a rich and sumptuously decorated townhouse belonging to a wealthy person in Roman Malta. The site, discovered in 1881 and further excavated in 1920, contains a number of remarkably fine mosaic pavements and some original architectural elements.
Nice sight here. Choo-choo.
Och nu Sarah.
Dingelingeling med tågen står hela världen. Den som kan det göra följa med på färd. Sarah, möter hon viljen och så flyr. Det där, de ringer till oss. Dingeling!
Hello.
On the left-hand side, we have Howard Gardens, named after Malta's first Prime Minister.
Yeah, that's Howard
Gardens,
Gardens over there.
A sightseeing spot, form a natural border between Medina and neighbouring Rabat. Further up to your left, we have the main gate to Medina, which was erected in 1724 by Grand Master de Villena. The main gate is reached by a narrow stone bridge over a
Old horse stables
with stone
over there.
trophies of arms supported by lions.
Hop on, hop off bus, but that's not important. There's the main gate of the silent city of Medina.
Här är lekparken.
Ja, där är lekparken. Och jättestor lekpark.
Yeah, Pastizzi over there. Oh wow, they changed the playground.
It's very nice. Sarah!
Oh, old Maltese bus over here. Old Maltese bus.
Pass. De är söta. Det är bra turistattraktion. Jag köper att den är mer praktisk.
On the left-hand side, we have a very prominent site called Casino Notabile. It was entrusted to the civil engineer Paulson Webster in 1887. It was used for social gatherings for
Yeah,
the
that's
nobles
the
who lived
casino.
in Medina.
Well,
Very nice. We'll go in later.
wow.
I know you're right. The historical chicken.
Yeah. The historical
The historical chicken
UAE-based restaurant.
On your left, you are regaled with one of many spectacular views of the area of Malta experienced on this tour.
Chaka, 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 chaka.
Jag har en vill du ha din jacka? Ta den. Ta din jacka.
Vi får inte plats. Håll andan. Håll andan. Den här böjer sig längs hela tiden. Hej Bampen.
We are now entering the old part of Rabat, with its narrow roads and the traditional closed balconies known better as Galleria. This road leads us to the core of
That's
Rabat,
one of
which is
them,
renowned for its
Galleria.
commercial activity, social events, and adjacent to St. Paul's Church, which was built in the 16th century. Legend says that when St. Paul preached from this site, his words were miraculously heard from Gozo. Attached to St. Paul's Church, one can see St. Paul's Grotto. According to a strong tradition, the Apostle Paul found shelter in this grotto after he was shipwrecked. The grotto contains pieces of sacred art and frescoes of considerable value.
Såg du Musse? Wow. I saw Mickey Mouse. Oj, det går inte. Vi får inte ta.
Titta det här fönstret då. Blåa dörrar och sen en jättefin blomma.
Well, the catacombs are nearby. We're passing the primary school of Rabat. Så lätt sanne kvar.
Vill du ha lite vatten?
On the left-hand side is St. Paul's Church and Grotto.
Här finns en kyrka och grottor.
You mean right? That's the right. On the right. No. Nice dolceria over here. Maltese souvenirs.
Grotto. On your right is St. Catalda's chapel and statue, which were built and erected in the 18th century.
Yeah.
Katakomberna. Det är som underjordiska koppar.
Old limestone over here.
Det var det. Det var där
Man bygger av den här. Under jorden.
Ja, men så är det. Här.
The catacombs of St. Paul over here. And other catacombs over there.
On the left we have St. Paul's Catacombs, and to the right is St. Agatha's Catacombs, and further down to the right is St. Agatha's Church. St. Paul's Catacombs contain a variety of different types of graves, as well as a few frescoes with inscriptions, and has 2 agape tables. The small church in St. Agatha's complex is dedicated to the Sicilian saint, who some believe sought refuge in Rabat. Today this church is popular for wedding ceremonies. In this unique complex, there is an underground crypt, St. Agatha's Catacombs, the convent of the Missionary Society of St. Paul, and an archaeological museum. This is a catacombs area characterized by many family hypogea or burial places of Punic, Roman, Jewish or Christian origin. This could be explained by the fact that burial was kindly ask the train attendant for further assistance.
Oh wow, måltidssång. Nattan vill pipa stall upp, Götterigel vastermän. Söa, någonstans var, El kaptan Hansu Harin. Makalosjen med dormeau, Darumeau el vahin, Amelokarta, Altaccio, carta, amello carta, altaccio. Kapten Hasso Harin, Makalus med dormiau, Darumiau el vahin, Amello carta, altaccio, Amello carta, altaccio. Ja, det är större. Alltså nothing else. Yeah, this is known as nothing's original. Han har min wow. What's left of it at least.
We are now exiting the old part of Rabat and entering into the relatively modern area of Rabat known as Arbaka. You can observe the typical rubble stone walls which are a characteristic of the Maltese landscape and delineate the agricultural areas into terraced fields to avoid soil erosion and provide adequate shelter for crop cultivation. Another characteristic of the Maltese landscape are the Aleppo pine and carob trees, caper shrubs, and the commonly found prickly pear trees, prevalent in the Mediterranean area, that are renowned for its tasty fruit, its use in ice creams and liquor derived from it. Most of the buildings here are relatively modern. However, Punic remains prove that Halvarka has been inhabited in Phoenician times. Archaeological excavations have brought to light 3 Punic tombs. It is the only site in Rabat where terracotta sarcophagi have been found.
Playground over there.
We
Daktar się rąbaj. Co jest? Będę malala. Się marsa na. Ja go na to no, wiesz, dala. Ja, proszę. Låt mig gå långt på. Låt mig sådär gå där. Det ligger där. Nämä kroppar jäi. Jag är Daniel. Daniel. Jag är Sven.
We are now exiting Rabat through another suburb known as Negret, renowned for the archaeological remains that are unearthed in this area. In Negret, 19 tombs were found. Contents of one of these graves date to early 6th century BC.
Dan's van.
On the right-hand side, we have a panoramic view of St Paul's Cathedral and the Carmelite Church in Mdina. On your left, we can observe typical views of the Maltese countryside, with terraced fields and rugged terrain.
Viva Malta, with mountains.
Excited. It's very nice. Där uppe var vi.
We're now entering Tarfa. Ja, rooster. Kakatoonaka!
He's saying, oh, he's trying to get me.
Wow.
We are now entering into Mtafa, which is a small town close to Rabat and Mdina. The history and existence of Mtafa has its roots in ancient history. Prehistoric remains are still evident. Silas rock-hewn tombs and cart ruts are found scattered over a wide range of non-urban Mtafa. During the British rule in Malta, Mtafa had a significant facelift when military barracks were built in 1890.
Joey där, det är kvar. Och då loppar jag med.
Reina merien. Jay. Avekki, että feitä oot merien, että siellä meri.
Ja, we're near that Rabat.
Ålderdomshem stod det. Very nice. Aha.
Det gamla katedralen. Ja, man får promenera.
Här har vi inte varit någon gång. Ända långt där uppe var vi.
Det var mycket bättre än man hade
Jag måste bli...
Royal Naval Hospital in Mtafa, also known as RNH Mtafa. The Royal Naval Hospital was the main hospital for the British forces in the Eastern Mediterranean until they left Malta in 1979. Thereafter it was converted into a state secondary school named after Maltese historian Sir Temi Zamid. As Mtafa became a hive of activity, several locally engaged workmen had to make way to the village by the very limited means of transport available at the time. In fact, in 1883, the Malta Railway was extended to the limits of Mtafa. In the 80s, several modern apartments were built. Ex-military establishments were converted to civilian use, including centres for the care of persons with disability, a pastoral centre, and an elderly home. The old capital, Udine.
Outstanding the old capital Udine. There's Udine over there.
Ja, vi lyckades stanna. Ja. På den här
On your left, you can see the Moster Church, which stands out because of its huge dome. The Moster Church, which is better known as the Rotunda, has one of the largest domes in Europe.
Ja, andra har ju station. Det var inte lätt att se.
Indina, with its medieval and Renaissance palaces, churches and fortifications, and its narrow streets, has a character of its own. It was the island's capital city until 1568, when the Knights of St. John, after winning the Great Siege of 1565, built the new city of Valletta. Its present area covers only a third of Malta's older Roman city called Melita. They also changed the name, calling the town simply Indina, the city, and the newly formed suburb, Rabat. Both names are still in use. Indina, today known as the Silent City, is one of Europe's finest examples of an ancient walled city, and unusual in its mix of medieval and Baroque architecture. The city had a building renewal after the devastating earthquake of 1693, when most of the buildings were razed to the ground. Today, by simply walking through the narrow streets of Indina, one can easily admire the numerous palaces, museums and beautiful churches. As we leave the outstanding view of Indina, further up to your left is the bridge that crosses the valley, over which the trains from the Malta Railway commuted to and from Antapa.
We're passing to the old Maltese Railway now. Now it's a normal road.
We are now crossing the bridge over the valley, situated on your left-hand side. On 28th of February 1883, the first train in Malta left Valletta. The train took only 25 minutes to reach its destination in Rabat. Some years later, the trip was extended by means of a tunnel to pass under Indina.
Here was the train. Yes.
Old train station. Old train station over here. Yeah, museum. That would be lovely.
It was a restaurant before that.
It's a nice place for a restaurant, but not so many people passing by, maybe.
On your right, as we go up the hill, we have Ein Hammam, Turkish baths, an ancient fountain of the Roman period built from a spring below Indina.
Det är som att det är en djungel.
För det är en källa, naturlig källa också.
Det är spris då, det är spris.
Man kunde det i alla fall. Inte nu längre.
Chaka, 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 chaka.
Och känner ni er upp där? Jag tycker det är ingenting.
trottoar. Det är en saura brud.
Här kan man gå ut på ringmuren runt.
Jävla André. Anna tu sai rektas.
You're on holiday cruise?
No, okej, allej.
On your left, we can observe the imposing and magnificent bastions of Mdina, the vicinity of Greek Gate, which is Mdina's secondary main gate, which is said to have been inhabited by a Greek colony in the Byzantine period. Sadly, we're now nearing the end of our train ride. Please kindly remain seated in the train until the train is stationary. We'd like to remind you not to leave any valuable items behind when you leave the train. However, if you'd like to leave a small tip for our driver, it would be much appreciated. If you've enjoyed your train adventure today, please visit our Facebook page and give it a thumbs up, or you can visit our TripAdvisor page. Today, enjoy the rest of your holiday here on our wonderful Maltese islands. See you again soon.
Yeah, it was nice. Och sen har vi en lekplats där borta. Och här, vi ska gå in hastigt i den här uråldriga staden.
Lots of tourists over there.
Vad säger du? Den här står här. Vi åker igenom precis med de höga murarna.
Här är romansk villa, säger
So this was unexpected, and this is now X Zone signing out.